What's going on, folks? Hope y'all are having a happy Thursday. Not Thursday. My God, I'm jumping ahead. Hopefully, you guys are having a very fun and exciting Wednesday night. Welcome to the Running Gun Podcast. This
Welcome,
evening,
welcome.
trade and deadline is the theme of tonight. You had the NFL trade deadline go down,
Dun, dun,
and
dun.
yeah, some people got better. Some people stayed
The same, maybe. I don't know.
stayed the same. Some people, probably got a little bit worse. Oh, here we go. There he is. All right, nice. I thought I added him to the stage. Hold up. Here we go. There he is. Um. Oh,
Mm.
well, while we wait on him, yeah. So we got a lot to talk about this evening. Of course, a lot what went down. With the trade deadline. Of course, we're going to discuss that. College football playoff rankings came out finally. We're definitely going to do, weekly pick 'em and everything too. Uh, Also going to react to some head coaches that have gone and are probably on their way out 100%. Okay, here we go. Hopefully he's back. Does that work?
Y'all can hear me?
Yes, we
Yeah.
can.
Yes,
All
we
right.
can.
The earbuds went to hell, and then all the source code pulled up, and I was like, what the hell?
Oh, all good, man. But yeah, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all leave a comment as well. Ace, you got anything before we run the intro?
I don't know if you'll let them know, but we have a guest joining us around 9 o'clock for NBA talk. So y'all
Yes.
tune in for that.
You said he's
I'll
not.
send
You
him
said he's
the-
not a Raptors insider. So wait. So what is he?
He does stuff for the Raptors, but he's not credentialed yet. He's in the progress of it.
Okay, and what is his name?
Amir.
Amir. Okay,
Amir
got it.
Osman.
Amir Osman. Okay, so yeah, Amir
Osman,
Osman, who
Nice.
works with the Toronto Raptors, will be joining us this evening.
He
as
covers the
well as-
Raptors. He just does stuff with them sometimes.
Wonderful.
There we go.
Wonderful. Gotcha. So yes, he'll be joining us at 9 p.m. Also, too, as I already stated, we're going to cover a lot of other stuff. Before we roll the intro, I guess I'll just ad lib here. Bank Exchange, support them. They will also be on tomorrow at 9 p.m. Yeah, 9 p.m. So make sure y'all support them as well. Show them some love. Send in my dues to them as well. What's up, Cat from Tally? What's going on, man? What's up, Ashton? What's up?
Yeah, Peep sounds sick. Let's run this intro and get going.
Oh,
Let's
my
do it.
gosh.
Run
Here
it.
y'all go. Hold up.
Right.
Let me bring it up. Oh, my gosh. See, y'all threw me off with the I sound sick thing. All right. Here we go.
Hey, this is JPeeps.
This is Ace.
This is Dalton.
And you are listening to
You are listening to the Run and Gun Podcast.
All right. So,
Sent Dylan stuff, so we should be good.
yeah, Dalton, that's wild what you just sent me. That's low. That damn. Sheesh. You know what? You could save that
Yeah.
for the midnight hour when we play jazz music on this station.
Hey,
You pour out those feelings.
hey,
Um,
don't
golly.
using my prayers, bro. Using my prayers. Don't worry about it.
I'm
You know
not.
what, Dalton? It's okay, Dalton. What we gonna do is
Like I said,
Well,
I got a couple of job offers right now, so we're good.
Hey, that's
We're
good.
going in the
That's
deep.
good.
there
You know,
yeah,
we got
one
that.
here.
We
Puff your
got
chest
like
out,
I'm
you-
pumping. I'm pumping up right now. So you know.
puff
All
your
right, that's
chest
good.
out.
That's
You
what we want to
talk.
hear. That's what we want to hear. Wow.
Puff your chest out. You talk your
Nah,
shit,
bro.
Dalton. That's
I
what
ain't
you
talking
do.
that shit. Yeah.
What we got? No, VJ. What we got to do next year is we got to take Dalton to Tallahassee and take him to a FAMU game, take him up on campus, let him find him a real educated woman. They say all the pretty girls go to FAMU, Dalton, so we got to hook you up, bro. That's what we're going to do.
All right. If you're saying that, I can't vouch for that, so you'll have to do that. So we'll have to, yeah.
You going to have to come with us.
With that
so
being
first of
said,
all-
sirs, that's wild, but we got football to talk about. First
We
AP,
do.
AP rankings got dropped. You know, we
No,
have
playoff rankings.
Indiana. Shout out Indiana being number 1.
Playoff rankings are out.
Wait,
Yeah.
because when did Ohio State? I would have swore they had Indiana 1, bro.
I
What?
thought, what? That's weird.
I thought it was Indiana 1. My fault. Ohio State, shout out being 1, I guess. Indiana 2, A&M 3, Alabama 4. That's about right for the top 4. Ole Miss at 6, kind of high in my opinion. BYU got to get them out of there. Sorry.
Yeah.
How'd the sneeze? Good, we're good. Texas Tech, I believe they lost. No, that was Houston. Though.
Yeah. No, Houston.
Texas Tech lost.
Texas Tech lost earlier.
Yeah. There was a couple upsets this week past, mostly in the AAC, but Oregon at 9, that's fair. Notre Dame, Notre Dame at 10 is too high, honestly, for the amount of losses they have. That's kind of high. I will say though, Texas looked damn good this past weekend. I was very impressed with them. I didn't think Arch had it in him, but he balled out. So credit where credit's
He's
due.
growing. He's growing.
You can see the development in your front of you, but he needs another year, I think. I think next year will be the
100%.
year you truly see what Arch Manning can do. It is like for him, his sake, off topic, but for like the draft stuff, yeah. Stay in school one more year, bro. Oklahoma season got derailed with that thumb injury, man. If he didn't break his hand, I think they would have been higher, but you'll take it for right now. I expect you'll see the Group of 5 champion, like between whoever wins the AAC or what's it called? Right now it's Memphis at 12. Okay. I don't think they're gonna
actually let me
be
make this
in
a little
that,
bit bigger.
but when it's all said and done. But we'll get into that in a bit. But yeah, y'all say y'all pieces on that.
Go Dalton.
I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at here like, where is Miami? Oh, that's right. They're not there.
They
They choked.
They're cooked right now. I don't know if they would slip in, but if they do, it'd be a miracle. I agree with most of these standings. I mean, it's just seeing Ohio State now. I'm just like, okay, who have they really played? Like, yeah, they played a couple people in their conference, but we're gonna see how they fare.
Texas was not,
and it was a 14-7 final game. That was like a 1-score game.
Yeah,
that wasn't really nothing.
It was
there.
Texas week 1 at home. Texas is not, as you can see, what we assume they would be. Truly,
Texas
they're not
put
as
up
dominant.
Numbers this past week. I feel like they
put up numbers, but they're growing. They're growing.
Yeah, Don's right.
They are.
Ohio State hasn't played nobody of major significance so far.
No, that's why it's like
I can pull up their whole schedule right now, right? So they beat Texas 14-7, beat Grambling, beat Ohio, beat Washington. That's their best win probably beside Illinois. Because you got Minnesota, you beat Illinois, Wisconsin, Penn State. Penn State's not even Penn State. So
Penn State,
it's pretty much a cupcake schedule. But on the flip side, when you look at a team like Indiana, right? Indiana's 9-0. Their schedule beat Old Dominion, Kennesaw State, Indiana State, I believe that is. Illinois.
The Sycamores.
They blow it. They like put belt on Illinois. They gave Oregon. They had Oregon struggling. They went into Oregon and beat them. Beat Michigan State. You beat UCLA and you blew out Maryland. Like
as you were supposed to. Yeah, honestly, I do feel like Indiana should be number 1 here, but again, people forget quietly lurking in the shadows. 7-2 Michigan, and guess who they get to host Thanksgiving weekend?
That's the one I'm keeping an eye out for. I would have felt so much more confident on Michigan right now if they beat USC. Like that was the one game I
Yeah.
feel like Michigan should have had. Like the Oklahoma game, I know you're going into Oklahoma.
Yeah.
You did pretty decent in there, but like I really wanted to see them win that USC game.
Yes. Yes.
But
And now I pose this question for you, gentlemen. Who in the current playoff field won't be in the final 12?
Memphis,
Miami.
BYU,
Wait,
Miami's
Miami's
already
not
not
in the
in there.
current. Yeah, they're not in
Virginia.
there.
Virginia,
Sorry.
ACC rep right now. Oh yeah, that's the ACC.
Yeah, so they're saying like
dog
Virginia
water.
would be the ACC champion right now. I think it would be Georgia Tech still.
Georgia Tech lost, but yeah, they probably still would. They would probably still, as of right now, get it.
I don't know
Virginia
how
was
they're
number
not
one.
right there. in the
Honestly,
top
if I had
12.
to give it to anybody, like gun to head picking right now, I'm honestly taking Louisville. Even though they did lose to Virginia in overtime back in October.
Yeah.
Like that's my one team. I feel like if we got a Louisville Virginia rematch, I really want to see that would probably be it.
Mm.
Because Louisville's got beat Miami, which I think is more impressive than any win that Virginia has.
Yes. Yes. No, I agree.
Because Virginia lost to NC State.
Mm-hmm. You know what's funny about this thing too? I look at this and I say to myself, like, if I look at that 7-10 matchup, if it were to happen right now in Provo, Utah, I feel like Utah would. I feel like not Utah. I feel like BYU would run Notre Dame out of there.
You think so?
I think so. Cross
BYU
country
would be
trip.
what, the Big 12 champ? No, Texas Tech will.
BYU.
No, yeah.
BYU
You'd
would
have
be the
two
Big 12
Big
champ
12
because they're
teams
the high
in there.
ranked.
That's kind of crazy. They played this weekend anyway, so one of them is probably going to be gone. If
Yeah, which
Texas
is
Tech wins, I think BYU's gone.
it's funny you say that they play each other this weekend. We
Bruh,
got alcoholics versus Mormons.
let me just say this, right?
Oh my
Alcoholics
God.
versus Mormons, that's wild. I will say this though. You look at BYU's schedule, it's bad. It's really bad. Their only real win this year is against Utah by 3 points
Yep.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's a very I feel like for them and for Ohio State, it's like they're two easy schedules. It's like there's a reason why they're on there.
I
But
don't even know what PRST is.
I feel like they're gonna get knocked out regardless. So
Who,
I feel like we're gonna see
Portland
like
State.
a true testament of an SEC battle in the championship.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Portland
Alabama,
State.
Texas A&M game's gonna be crazy.
They beat Portland State week 1. Then they beat Stanford, East Carolina, Colorado, West Virginia, Arizona, and double overtime. Barely beat Utah and beat Iowa State. I'm real. That's not very impressive to me. I don't know. Texas Tech should have had their last game. Though, I'll be real. They should have beat. They should have beat Kansas. Not Kansas State. Who did they lose to?
Kansas.
Yeah, they beat Kansas. No, they lost to somebody. They lost to Arizona State. That was that wild game. Remember Sam Levitt came back?
Yeah.
Like he came. Like they just went on like a massive run into like the 4th quarter. I think it was. That's the thing with Arizona State. We've said this a while. Like if Sam Levitt's playing, I would never count out Arizona State. But like,
Yeah.
Texas Tech, outside of that one game, has been like thoroughly dominant in every game they've played this year.
Yeah.
Which is why if this happened today, Texas Tech is gonna sweep by Oregon, and they're gonna probably sweep by Ohio State. I can see.
I will say this: since
would
Texas
happen?
Tech and BYU's playing right now, right? If Texas Tech
Actually.
were to win, they probably go to like number 6.
Yes.
Like when it's all said and done, right? If like Texas Tech
Oh.
wins the Big 12, they're gonna probably be either 4 or 5, most likely.
Mm.
And then you would have the SEC champ, probably like 2. I don't believe can Ohio State and Indiana play each other in the Big 10 championship?
They can. They will. There's no divisions.
Okay, so yeah, one of them will be out of the top 4 for sure, unless Michigan were to beat Ohio State, go to the Big 12.
Yeah, because Michigan's only got one conference loss.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Michigan could go
Yeah.
into the Big Ten championship if they beat Ohio State. If they were to beat Indiana now, then things get a little more difficult. But I will save that discussion for one of the weeks ahead because that's when we get into like scenario A, B, C, D, and the Doomsday one.
Yeah.
So
Right
I'm
now,
I'm
yeah,
gonna save
Michigan
I'm gonna save those talks for later. But like
8, 9. Yeah,
I
Michigan's
think
gonna be
Dolan was
9 and
right
2.
for who should be gone.
Michigan's gonna definitely be 9 and 2 by the time they see Ohio State.
Yeah.
I'm banking on it. And then they're gonna punch their ticket to the college. They're gonna punch their ticket to the Big Ten championship, and this is gonna shift. So to answer this question, Michigan.
Michigan. I'll say doing what
Georgia
Michigan's
Tech.
doing with a true freshman quarterback is pretty impressive.
Vanderbilt, Georgia Tech, and Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt, man, I feel like they kind of.
I really am rolling on them right now, like hard. Like
I
ever
can't
since
like
the game,
Texas came down and
I see it.
put balls to the wall kind of stuff on Vanderbilt.
I
I
know.
feel like
But then they came back in
good.
the fourth quarter, which I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah, that kind of felt like garbage time at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was like do or die. We gotta get this done now.
Yeah, because like the final score, right? It was 17-0 at the end of the first, 24-10 at halftime,
Yep.
34-10 going into the fourth quarter, and then Vandy scored 21 in the fourth.
Yeah,
So that game is like kind of misleading on the score.
because it's like, and then it's like they've lost 2 conference games now, so it's like there's no way
They
they
lost
can
to
get to
Bama and they
Atlanta.
lost to Texas.
Yeah, and it's like you have 4 SEC teams right there that like Alabama, Texas A&M, Georgia, Ole Miss. We're likely going to see a Alabama, Texas A&M SEC championship, which would unfortunately leave Georgia out, but Georgia would still, I think, find a way in. If
But
Lane
Georgia beat
Kiffin,
Alabama though.
no, Alabama beat
No,
Georgia.
they haven't played Alabama. Sorry, they beat Florida this past week. I'm stupid.
And
No, they did play. They played.
Georgia's gonna be
Alabama
whoever
beat-
they face. too.
Alabama beat Georgia. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
I know they
yeah.
were wait.
Now Lane Kiffin is gonna have to. He's gonna have to put up some points if he's gonna have to get. He needs to get by that Egg Bowl too, which I think he can. He just can't. He can't slip up. Ole Miss can't be
I will
Ole
say
Miss
that-
and slip up.
I will say this though, since Georgia already beat Ole Miss, that's the one I was thinking about. My apologies on that. They already beat them once. I think it's going to be hard to justify keeping Ole Miss ahead of Georgia if since they're not. Neither of them will be in the SEC championship.
Oh yeah, of course. That's why I think
So,
like this
think
right
they're
here
both
is fair
locks.
for Georgia and Ole Miss.
Yeah,
Although I think
I can say
one would. I think one drops to like maybe one drops to 6, the other one maybe drops to 8. I think, and then you're gonna see a situation where one of them or both of them is hosting an on-campus game, and then one of them, depending on who gets matched up with the Big Ten champ, is going to probably have to go to the Rose Bowl, and then another one's probably going to have to go down to. Wait, let me see. Actually, you know what? Let's bring up the schedule. So yeah, one of them is going to be hosting a first round. Well, both of them hosting a first round playoff game, and then the other one. Well, if they both can win, one's going to the Rose Bowl to go play the Big Ten champ, because they're probably going to end up in that bracket. The other one likely is either going to the Sugar Bowl to play the SEC champ, or they're probably going to the Cotton Bowl or somewhere like that, somewhere that's going to be close in proximity. But yes, one of them is definitely going cross country.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, that's your schedule right there.
Cross country. Like, pull up the bracket for me back for a second.
Oh, I got you. Here we go.
When it's like all said and done, I think you're gonna see Ole Miss and Oregon in California at 8 and 9.
You mean that would be on campus? That's the first round.
Oh, on campus, yeah. Sorry, but it'll be in Oregon, but you'll have Ole Miss going to
Eugene.
Wait, hold on one sec. Yeah, because I think doesn't Ole Miss play Texas A&M?
Ole Miss does not. I don't think.
Oh no, it's Mississippi State. Wrong, dark red.
It's crazy how the schedules match up just right. Like Georgia doesn't see them, Ole Miss doesn't see them, but Alabama and Texas A&M is like they're on this collision course right now.
Yeah, I think Oregon probably most likely is gonna host, but it's gonna probably be at the 8 and 9 spot, and then you're gonna have. I think Oregon's only have one loss, right, to Indiana.
Oregon, yes, has one loss. Yes.
So let's just say, for the sake of discussion, Indiana beats Ohio State or Michigan in the Big Ten championship. That's your one team, right? That most likely puts Oregon at like 6, potentially, or is 8, depending on if you would say if A&M beat Bama, they're probably 2, give or take, and then you would have Ohio State 3 and Georgia 4 or Bama 4, probably Bama 4, and then you would have Ole Miss 5 or something like that. I don't know. It kind of gets funky, but Oregon would host, Georgia would host, and the
I think
ACC championship probably hosts, depending on who it is.
Yeah. I think if depending on whoever runs the table out of the AAC, I think they could host too. They could. They just have to. If you're USF, if you're Navy, well, Navy's going to lose to Notre Dame this weekend, so take that one out. But if you're Memphis, if you're USF, like those two, you cannot lose. If you're North Texas as well, you cannot lose the rest of the way anymore. You have to win the conference. You got to.
Yeah.
If you want to host a playoff game, which is crazy. Dang, that would be wild. That would be wild. A USF hosting a playoff game and then possibly having to turn around and for the Bucks to play a game too. That would be wild. That would be
Pull
crazy.
up the teams right now.
Pull up the what?
The teams of who, like the bracket, potential bracket. You know what I mean?
This is. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, this is it right here. Yeah.
Yeah, so for the sake of discussion, let's say if the AAC had a team, it'd probably be 8. I don't think they would justify putting them any higher than 8.
Oh no, yeah, they wouldn't.
Knowing the playoff,
they would have to give them.
They would host. They would have them host for the sake of being conference champs. Just like the ACC would probably be like 7.
Yeah. No.
The ACC champ would probably be 7. Yeah. AAC would be 8. Big 12 would be 5, maybe. Depending on who the SEC team is.
Correct.
Worst case, if Georgia Tech loses a game and they still somehow win the ACC, then it'd be a little more wonky. But
I was gonna say because you know Georgia Tech still has to play Georgia.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna probably be a 2-loss Georgia Tech.
Oh boy, and a 2-loss Georgia Tech could win the ACC. I could see it. It's going to be a bloodbath. Oh my gosh, because it's in Mercedes-Benz in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a crazy, crazy game. It's so much. God, we got so much football left to go. I love it. But yeah, man, that's your playoff schedule. So Friday, December 19th, you have at 8 p.m. You have one playoff game on ABC and ESPN. And then Saturday, you got 3 games, December 20th, from noon, 3:30, and 7:30. So 3 playoff games will be on campus. And then you have the quarterfinal, New Year's Eve at 7:30. You got the Goodyear Cotton Bowl. And then New Year's Day loaded all day long. You got, golly. You know what? I'm going to have to sacrifice the Orange Bowl because I might be at the not Outback Bowl, ReliaQuest Bowl, depending on who's in it. But yeah, Capital One Orange Bowl, Rose Bowl, Sugar Bowl, all New Year's Day, and then you got the playoff semifinals in the Fiesta Bowl and the Peach Bowl, January 8th and 9th, and then the national championship is in Miami at 7:30. It's crazy. Started the season down in Miami. Personally, we did. Now we're ending the season down in Miami.
It's funny. Miami's going to host a national championship, and a couple months later, they got to host World Cup games.
Yeah, and they already host F1 too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Miami, they be busy down there. Too bad the football team's trash. Both sides of it.
Funny you say that as well. I have something pertaining to college football with that. You are spot on, man.
I don't know what's coming.
Tua currently leads the NFL in interceptions. Carson Beck is second in the nation in interceptions.
That cocaine be hitting different.
The city might be the location of 2 of the stupidest quarterbacks in the country.
Like I said, that cocaine be hitting different. Or the strippers.
Well, actually, wait a minute. I got to get this for Dalton.
Just because they're slow. They're slow. I can't do it.
We're benching you.
Tua play football.
Not anymore. We're moving you to the bench.
But Tua bumped head for team.
And now Tua get water for team. You'll be
That's
our
gonna be
Bobby
Carson
Boucher.
back in a
But
couple
Bobby
years.
was tarded. Tua not tarded.
Of course you weren't, buddy. That's why you're getting a super important job. It'll be a promotion.
Whoa.
You're gonna be the sideline electrolyte administrator. You gotta make sure all the players' electrolytes are balanced.
Like a scientist.
Sure, whatever.
Wow. Tua better get started.
You're an asshole, coach.
I will say this. I'll save it actually for when we talk about the NFL stuff. But Miami Cristobal, bro. I don't think he ever winning a natty.
Oh no, dude! No, I'm telling you, it always happens. Start fast and just like everything else.
Once that
Start
weather starts,
fast.
the temperature gets a little thing. Once fall hits,
Dude, I'm telling you. And the thing was, their schedule was so favorable. You only leave the state like I can count on one hand how many
3
times you
times?
leave. I think it's like 3 times. You had Florida State in Doak. You had the Gators down in Miami. You had Notre Dame. You played Bethune down there. You had Stanford at home, and then you go out there and you go lose to Louisville, and then you bounce back and lose to SMU.
I tell you, Louisville's dangerous, man. That's all I gotta say.
They are. And speaking of celebrity head coaches too,
I don't have the answer. I have the answer. Yeah,
Do you?
I have the answer.
You do.
So I'm just asking because you've said if I knew, we would have done.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'm trying my best not to say what I want to say, and I'm trying my best not to give everything, but I'm trying to be transparent because you deserve that. You all deserve it. You guys have been truly kind. Some of you, most of you, anyway. And I don't get it there about the criticism. I'm telling you, it's on me. Criticize me. I've been criticized when I came out the womb. The doctor didn't even like it. I'm good. So it's on me. But I know what the situation is. I know what the problem is, and I'll fix it.
I'm gonna tell you what the problem is, and this is what he wants to say, but he won't say it. That is it right there. I've made a mistake. I need to go back to TV. For the love of Christ, go back to TV for your own health, man.
Yeah.
For the love of
Guys
Christ.
struggling to walk down.
Go do some Aflac commercials with Saban. Go do some, acting stuff.
Because
Chill out, man.
this
Enjoy
this ain't
retirement.
good, man. It's not, and it's not getting better. It's going to get worse.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just no.
Dude should just have his own podcast. Like
You got a guaranteed job you can go back to at CBS. You got a guaranteed job you can go to back at NFL Network. Like,
yeah.
come on,
NFL
man.
commentating. I don't know. I'm sure there's a spot, something.
Like your health should come first, but pride goes before the fall. So
Colorado's a dumpster fire. That's all I gotta say.
yeah,
Carry on.
big time dumpster fire. Also
my
too,
picks.
we had our picks
Oh.
came in. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Auburn, Hugh Freeze, adios. Nah 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 nah. Goodbye. I can't do the full thing. We're on a time thing. Auburn, their basketball lost too, actually. So rough week for Auburn fans.
They barely beat Bethune.
They beat them. I thought they lost.
They beat them. They beat them in I think overtime, double overtime. They barely beat them. It was
yeah.
not good.
They're on a head coaching cycle on both fronts. I don't know who you got to hire, but it ain't good right now. You gave Jackson Arnold all that money, and he turned out to be a bomb.
Yeah, man. But
James
shout out to
Franklin?
Dalton, man.
I don't know.
Jimbo Fisher.
Jimbo Fisher.
That is the only man that could probably rebuild Auburn. He's big. He was
back
there
to the
with
Iron Bowl, get the Iron Bowl back relevant. Yeah, sure.
yeah,
I'd say
he
Billy Napier.
was there with oh gosh. He was there with Tommy Bowden. I believe it was Tommy Bowden. He was there with Tommy Bowden back in the 90s. So he coached Damian Craig, who he did have at Florida State, who went back to Auburn. But yeah, they got to do something. They got to get creative somehow, some way, man, because Auburn football is never seen it that bad before. That's crazy. But yeah,
Hey, look at that.
how about Dalton, man? 7-3.
Yeah. Shout out to
Hey,
Ace though.
one
Ace
thing before we
good.
get into the
And
actual
Chad.
things. Cozy buddy, you know what I'm about to say. Na 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 na.
Oh yeah, no,
na,
he got to
na,
go.
na.
He got to go. Which is crazy. You know, he's just reeled in to commit though.
Get the hell out
He
of town.
actually
just-
just reeled in like one of the top commits in Jacksonville. Out of oh wait, here we go. Yeah, out of wait, what high school is this? Rains High School, Jacksonville Rains. He got Timothy Cole II. He's a quarterback.
Okay.
Yeah,
Too bad for
my
that
thing
kid.
is,
You're not going to see him next year.
I think if you move on, because I don't think Cole is going to be there next year. Whoever they bring in, I think hopefully they were also recruiting him. So
Maybe, yeah.
look, my short list is simply put: Quinn Gray, Tremaine Jackson, Teddy Bridgewater. After that, find you a quality offensive guru that can establish a program, keep the APR up, and win you championships.
All I got to say is Teddy living life in Tampa. He ain't got to do much.
He
And he in the
but
bag.
didn't see the Facebook post he made? He said,
Bro, you think
"Oh,
I'm on Facebook? I ain't that unk enough to use Facebook like that.
okay. See, you don't got it. You ain't got to do all that now." But he did say, "Oh, the Florida A&M job, big eyes, like ... Like,
I mean, if you want to do it, hey, he's proven his success more than some other guys that have gotten head coaching gigs. Shown he can win.
true. Now, I will.
And 1 year he won. I mean,
The only slight I have against Teddy is the age. Is he too
too young,
young?
you think?
Yeah, that's my only slight against him. I think he would make a great coordinator if he came along with like whoever they hired. I think he'd be
I don't think
great.
Teddy would do coordinator job. Not for another if Teddy's gonna coach, it'll be as a head coach. I don't think he would leave the NFL backup gig spot to go be a coordinator.
This is true. Because I mean, it's like I don't think he could go back to Miami Northwestern. I don't think he could.
Nah, I wouldn't even think they did him wrong. He was just helping them kids, and he got suspended
The
for nothing.
state did him wrong. The state did.
State was so
yeah.
he came in 1 year and beat everybody up. That's what it is.
Facts.
Damn.
Facts.
But right now, Teddy's got a chill job sitting behind Baker, getting a bag, and he's still one of the best probably backups in the league.
This is true. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, he's wait. Hold on. Here we go.
I like this one here. This is what I mean. Like, I know the age, like you mentioned, is a thing, but like we saw what he did with the relationships. He was helping the kids out in Miami and all that, right? That goes a long way when it comes to like recruiting as well as coaching and making them better young men for like in their own lives and whatnot. So
yeah, no, that's
just
facts.
but I'll say if Teddy's gonna take the job, you're gonna need a boatload of money, and he's gonna have to be willing to. It's for the head coaching gig. I don't think he would leave for a coordinator gig.
This is true. Also, if you do, I agree, Teddy needs maturing and being a head coach at FAMU straight out of high school won't bode well. This is very true. You got to think about it. You're not gonna, and this is why Jawan Sider is not going to be the head coach at FAMU. Jawan Sider is going to be very expensive. Teddy is going to be. We don't know what his price tag will be, but he might be pretty expensive. Maybe you can work with him. Colsey was getting $720K over 3 years.
Just what
You could
sit
offer
there and go play the piano and umpire games.
Yeah, but yeah, I do agree. I do think he would be a good OC. I do think that, and it is a different level. You got to think HBCU ball. You don't have the facilities and the necessities, you don't have the facilities and stuff that you would have at, say, Louisville, where he came from or went to school at, or at Florida State, Miami. You wouldn't have that. Now this, true, but wouldn't be worse. Antonio Cromartie, that I feel like would be a nice defensive coordinator move. Bring him back to Tallahassee. He is a former Seminole, but I do I like his approach more than I like Colsey's approach. So
Fair enough. All right.
I will say that's why I
Pretty
mean,
games.
even depending on who you get as head coach, like whether it's Quinn, Teddy, Tremaine.
I think Quinn Gray is probably the best option, to be honest.
Yeah, no.
If I'm Teddy, I'm staying
telling
as a backup and collecting the bag, holding a clipboard.
telling you, it's gonna be interesting, man. Here in a few weeks, because I've heard that the house is about to be cleaned out. And if you saw Colsey at that 220 meeting today, yeah, he had that look like I'm cooked.
All right. Run me my picks.
Yeah.
Please.
I got you. Actually, hold wait,
Georgia.
let me readjust this. See, I got you for your picks here. So this weekend, this is the week 11 matchups. Let's go ahead and get all right. So
Matchups
first
are
of all,
pretty trash. I ain't gonna lie.
I know I found the best I could. I did the best. It was hard this weekend. This is also true, little baby. He looked a whole lot more. He had his head hanging and stuff. He was stuttering over his words.
Did he fail an exam for his PhD?
Oh, bro, stop.
I'm sorry. I'm terrible. Anyways, yeah, Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Georgia.
I'm feeling too.
I'm
Feeling
taking
that
some
too.
Red Raider drunkies,
Yep.
Oh, okay. Look at you.
alcoholics.
Be taking that. The Raiders as well.
We're going alcoholics over Mormons.
Yeah, we ain't never picking the
okay.
Mormons. I'll take Utah themselves. I ain't taking the Mormons.
Yeah. Better school, better
Okay.
team.
Yeah.
All right, so we going FAMU or Pine Bluff here. Pine Bluff's also 3-5. It is on the road,
Out of
however.
trash. Sorry.
I'll take Rattlers.
Give me Pine Bluff.
Okay, well, you got Pine Bluff. Dalton.
Rattlers.
Okay. Someone believes. Someone
Yeah.
believed last week, too.
The hater in me will always
I don't
say,
think it's going to be like crazy, but I know
I
after
have
the
to stand
loss
on
that
it.
they had last week, so score prediction.
Yeah, go
Thinking
for it.
like 24-10.
24-10. Wow. Okay.
I'll say
they just put up 40 last
27-24.
week. Pine Bluff did.
Oh, okay. I'll take 34-24.
Oh, I didn't know they
So
put
you're
up
going
40.
34-24 again in favor of Pine Bluff?
Yeah.
Okay. So Dalton, you want to change that?
Yeah, let me think about that. I didn't know they put up 40 last week. Jesus.
Yeah, they put up
standing on
40
my
on
agenda
Southern
picks.
last week.
Because didn't FAMU also put up close to 40 last week?
They put up
They got their
16
ass
last.
kicked.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
put
it
up
was
16.
embarrassing.
Oh wow.
They got ran off the field. Literally.
In that case,
The highlight of the game was the halftime show in the 5th quarter. That was it. But I kid you not.
Can't be worse than that
no.
USFAMU basketball game though. That was rough to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll pick Pine Bluff, and I'll go with Pine Bluff. I'll go with Pine Bluff. Why not? 40, and I'll put Rattlers at 24 again.
This is true. I'm
40-24. Oh,
40.
I hadn't read it yet. Wait. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be a rough final 4 games. Wait, bring it. I feel like
Southern,
all 4
Alcorn, Albany
remaining
State,
games.
and the class. I'm gonna still say they beat Bethune, but like, yeah. And Southern, they probably beat Southern because Southern.
They
is
already
like,
did. They already beat Southern. Remember?
Oh, well, I see Southern here, so I'm like, wait, what?
No, he said shootouts like those 2 games.
Oh, okay. But I'm gonna say like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, the last
You know, you
4
make it
games I
Richmond
think are gonna
game,
be. I feel like they are gonna be shootouts because they're all on the road. They're either on the road or a neutral site game. So it's like you got to go to Arkansas, you got to go to Huntsville. You're going to Orlando, so it will be like a home field advantage, and then you got to go to freaking Itta Bena, Mississippi on Thanksgiving weekend. Nobody's going to be there. You have to bring your own juice. Like that's to me, that's going to be the toughest game. Is the last one. So, man, it's going to be tough. You know, I think FAMU can win this weekend, but again, I'm like Kev. I think it's going to be a shootout. And then it's like, and here's what's gonna happen. I feel like too, like we're gonna get all juiced up. They're gonna win this weekend, then they're gonna win next weekend, and we're gonna feel all hyped about the classic and stuff. And then it's like, okay, just don't disappoint us. My reason. Yes,
I would say since Willie left, that defense just hasn't been good.
offense ain't been good really either.
That's a different issue.
Not
Right
up to
there.
the
Like the
quality.
tackling's not good, the scheme's not good. They don't play make like they used to.
Lost Smitty. That's what happened. Lost Smitty Rock.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
All right.
Now y'all see why
Continuing
I
on
don't call
now.
them the dark cloud defense.
Give me some Texas A&M, please.
Yeah, same. I'm bold enough to put that on a parlay this weekend.
I'm bold enough to almost want to say Mizzou because the way they fight against some of the other ACC teams was pretty close battles, especially Vanderbilt. But I'll take Texas A&M.
So, okay. And then
Definitely
All right,
Oregon.
Duckies. We're gonna take the Ducks.
The Ducks.
so you're gonna be looking for a naked duck up in the stands this weekend.
I'll fry me a
You
duck
gotta-
this weekend.
Wow.
That's an idea. I can't even tell you who the top left one is. Who's the Lions?
Oh, I got you. Trey would be
You
so
give me a random
disappointed in
one here.
you.
I'm
Trey
so
would be so
sorry.
disappointed in you. That's Southeastern Louisiana, so this is an FCS matchup.
Oh
Southeast
man.
Louisiana against Lamar. This is
I'm gonna
actually
be
a
so
pretty
mad with
good
me.
game.
Yeah, I'll take Celadon.
Yeah, I'm going Southeast Louisiana here. I think they can pull it off on the road. They're actually ranked in the FCS top 25. They're like 21st, I believe. I think they're 21st.
They're generally ranked in the FCS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'll say Southeast Louisiana.
All right, cool. Next one.
Oh,
All right, next one, Auburn and Vandy on the
Vandy.
Plains. Or no, my bad.
And-
This is in Nashville. I'm going Vandy.
you're down.
Vandy plays. And thank you.
This next
All
game.
right. You remember when this game
Battle of
used to
two
mean
trash
something?
teams and head coaches who are going to get fired at the end of the year. Give me Clemson.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you remember when this
Act-
game used to
This
actually
is
mean something in the ACC?
I know. This used to mean something, and now it's just like these teams are both going into this game like, well, we got nothing left to lose. Well, we do. Our coaches, maybe our staff, maybe everything else. We're both bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah, no, this one is crazy.
I
thought these two would have been battling it out forever, man. This is
The
wild.
fall off is unreal.
I'm trying to remember what they said about like their win-loss record when it comes to like playing at home versus away.
Clemson
Pretty
actually, they
sure
lost the
FSU.
shootout.
I'm pretty
They lost.
sure FSU has won a lot of games at Clemson. So
Here recently, no. They've won one time here in like the past 5 visits.
Yeah, I'm going to still say Clemson on that one.
Yeah,
And
I'm going Florida.
Look at the Irish on the next one.
I'm going Florida State there. Yeah, the next one I'm definitely going Notre Dame.
I'm gonna go with Florida State because I know how they played this weekend against Wake Forest, and Wake Forest was just beating themselves up in general. But they have to have some confidence going into this game because if they don't, it's just gonna diminish by the end of the first quarter.
And I think we all agree on Bama, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, I didn't even say anything about Navy Irish.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
thought
say
you sorry. I think that was
no. I'm gonna say Irish. I'm gonna say Irish,
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
and then I'm gonna pick
The Irish.
Bama. Roll Tide.
Yay.
Blitz, Bama, Blitz.
Roll Tide, brother.
Ty Simpson playing himself into a top 3 pick. And with that being mentioned, we have a tank war going on for the top 3 picks right now between the Tennessee Titans, the New Orleans Saints, and the New York Jets. Which takes us right over to the NFL section. What about a transition, huh?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Talking about the
Cool.
3 worst teams. Oh
I
my
got
god.
you. 1 sec.
That is literally
There
a
you go.
tank battle right now. And right now the Jets are winning. Oh my god, they blew up their team at the trade deadline. trading Keenan Williams to the Dallas Cowboys for a second-round pick this year, a first-round pick next year, and Mozzie Smith. And on the other side, they went and did a absolute fleece job. I'm very proud of the New York Jets on that Sauce Gardner trade. Sauce Gardner was not worth 2 first-round picks in a player. You absolutely got a fleece. Shout out to Jets GM on that one. That was an outstanding trade from them. Because Sauce Gardner this year, I'm going to be real, he has not looked like Sauce Gardner his rookie year. The past
Of course not.
4 seasons, it is safe to, like, anybody who watches the NFL will say it's Derek Stingley, who went 3, Sauce Gardner, who went out 4. Yeah, Derek Stingley has been miles better than Sauce Gardner has.
Look where he played. Look where he went to college. Like,
that all being said, like, Sauce not a bad corner, but he's very he's handsy, he grabs a lot, and right now they call it. And
Sauce didn't really have to fight for his keep when he was in college based on where he was at versus where Stingley was. Stingley had to fight and see somebody every week in the SEC. Stingley wasn't. I mean, that's the
tone different.
Sauce wasn't seeing studs first round
wasn't
picks.
Seasoned to the same route.
Exactly. And one is more sustained for success. The other one,
like, Sauce has all the measurables in the world. He just hasn't played like a shutdown corner supposed to. Like, I know he's like highest graded PFF corner. You watch them games, man. It's hard to say that. He got beat a couple times there when you need to make a play or you need a stop, he's not getting you that play that you would expect a star corner to make for you. You know what I mean? Like, he got beat by Emeka Deep multiple times.
Yep.
He got beat by George Pickens multiple times. Game on the line, he tried breaking it up with DK Metcalf back in week 1. DK made a lucky bounce. He still beat him on that play. It's like,
when
you need Sauce to make it, he didn't do it. So for the Colts, you're gambling on Daniel Jones, but like for the Jets, that was outstanding asset management to get that.
Let me ask you this now: let's go back to the old Pro Bowl format. If you're going to start 2 corners on the outside for the AFC, you're already putting Patrick Surtain out there. Who's the second corner?
Let me run through teams. Okay. In the nickel, I want McDuffie for sure. But for the outside, let me see. Definitely nobody in the AFC East for sure. Nobody in the AFC West. Nobody on the Broncos besides Surtain is good. In the AFC North, definitely nobody there. They all suck. So yeah, Stingley. I just made it so I can actually think about it. I can't just say Stingley right away, but yeah, it's Stingley.
Yeah, I was gonna say let the church say amen. That's 2 SEC corners. Like that.
Bama and LSU right there.
Exactly. My thing is and I love it because it's how quiet Surtain is. He doesn't talk a loud.
You don't hear Stingley or Surtain yap.
Exactly. Because you don't have to. That's take your lunch pail to work and just go bust somebody in the mouth.
Now, both of them do get beat occasionally, but like that's because they go against like the Devontae Adams of the world, the Jackson Smith and Jigba. The only time Stingley's gotten beat this year is because of Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're going to get the best guy, and you have to bring it every week. And as a corner, you're going to get beat at least one time.
I mentioned JSN, right? On that same game, he went and beat JSN like 3 times, and got to pick on one of them. They had to move JSN to the slot and motion him out to get him out of Stingley, outside the 1 touchdown play.
Exactly. See, but yeah, man, I'm intrigued to see what the Jets do with these picks. Like, okay,
the last
it's
time
good
the Jets had 3 first-round picks. They took Mekhi Becton, I think Sauce Gardner, and Elijah Vera Tucker. If I believe that's not the same draft.
Yeah, see, you got to hit on these.
No, or Jermaine Johnson. It might have been Jermaine Johnson. Hold on.
You got to hit on these. You can't miss.
Draft.
You cannot afford to miss.
21 draft. 2021 NFL draft.
By 2030, the Jets should be in the playoff or in the playoffs.
So
like they should be
I
close.
was wrong. It was they had 2 first-round picks that year. They had Zach Wilson and Elijah Vera Tucker that year. Let's see who was 20. I think What year was it? Was it 2020? I think Sauce was 2020, right?
I think so. Yeah, because he played in that playoff game against Alabama. I believe so.
Nope,
Yeah,
he was not 2020.
it was 2021.
Yeah, so he might have been 22 then. Yeah, he might have been 22. Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, Gardner at 4. You had Wilson at 2022 is when they had 3 first-round picks. They took Sauce, Wilson, and Jermaine Johnson. Garrett Wilson and Jermaine Johnson. I knew they had 1 year with 3 picks.
Mm.
It's like occasionally they hit on first-round picks. It's just the rest of the draft they don't hit. But
And my thing is,
hey, you
they
got
also
5
got to,
first-round picks in a very. You have 3 first-round picks in one of the deepest draft classes ever in 2027. So like,
and you
hey,
have to hit on your free agents too. You have
you
to.
need to hit on a quarterback. I'm
Yes.
like, bro, Fields. If I'm Fields, I'm just like, please just cut me, man. I want to go somewhere else. But he feels too nice to do that.
Yeah. Like I said, man, by 2030, the Jets should be playoff contenders. Like, seriously, they should be.
They should be perennial playoff contenders. If not, well, we know who's the issue anyway.
Yeah.
Woody.
Yeah, hold up. Wait. Y'all not going to blame my man Aaron Glenn because we going
No,
to
I
high
said
step
Woody.
on you. Oh.
Then he can be doing. Then he'll seriously be doing his dance
Yeah.
Oh, breaking news! Shout out
when
Alex
they
Ovechkin for being the first
go flip
player
the
to hit
script.
900 career goals.
Oh, yeah. Also, too, you saw the Raiders lose as well. And then I saw Julian Edelman come out and say this.
Menifee here with you. I'm going to ask you, I'll start with you, Jules. You okay with him going for 2 at the end?
I'm okay with them going for 2. It's no surprise Pete Carroll throws the ball on the goal line. I know a little thing about that. But
bring that up.
Awesome.
Pitiful. Pitiful. And then,
with Ashton Genty, who cooked the Jaguars all game.
And you don't give him the ball.
Where have I heard this? Have you guys heard that story before? I feel like I've heard this. Deja vu, anybody?
I think so.
Come on, dog. Pitiful. It's pitiful.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the
Genty's
Bengals.
gonna be fine. I'm not worried about Genty.
Oh my God, the Bengals, man! Come on, I watched that game. It's like, come on, what is this atrocity, dude?
Hey, Chase Brown did nothing wrong. He was right to cook them. I don't know how the Bengals didn't trade anybody.
It sucks, but that's
there's
NFL.
just no defense.
You got to play to the last second. You can't let up even when you feel like the momentum shifted. So that would be
damn straight.
How I'm feeling right now is just play all the way through. And
what was running through your head walking?
Drew Brees in 2014 to 2017.
Probably the same as what was running through your head, like what the fuck? What the fuck?
That was me too. What the fuck?
When did that emotion change to just anger, knowing how differently the season could have looked if you closed out the last 2 weeks? You felt like
I'd be lying if I said it didn't set us back from where we wanted to be. We want to be. Our mentality was 3-0 going into this bye week, and we could have easily done it. That's the sickening part. It's like we could have easily done it.
When the tensions it looks like is building between the
I was like, Joe Flacco's been playing out of his mind.
What do you do as a leader on this team, as someone to kind of prevent that from happening?
Just don't turn on each other. Like we know how they can play. They played really well at the start of the season. Like they did, and they were carrying us on their back. So, now that we're stepping up, I think we just got to play complementary football. Like we put the ball in the end zone and go up a point at the end, finish the fucking game. Like just end it. Like that's it. Like that's what we need to do. Just end the fucking game. Like make them get us the ball back. Let us fucking go to 22 victory and let's end the game. That's how I feel. But we've taken steps forward. So offensively, so that's good. Like, we're trying to control what we can control, and we're gonna keep doing what we can do. And Flacco fought like a warrior today with, the way his shoulder was. Like, things aren't gonna be perfect, but we made things work on our end, and we made mistakes. We learned from them, but we just kept on fighting. And at the end of the day, like, you got to go to the very end.
Chase, how frustrating is it that y'all got Flacco in here to boost the offense, goes out, does what he did last week and this week, and it still hasn't been enough? How frustrating?
Yeah, so
Bengals got issues. I was very surprised they didn't trade Hendrickson or anybody else. They're trying to run it back. I don't know why. They're not winning much with that defense. Jamar was mad. T. Higgins was very mad. T. Higgins played outstanding. To lose like that was rough. Man, giving up that Colston Leveland touchdown at the end was just embarrassing. I don't know where the pride, but then again, that's the same franchise that saw Ohio State take down Notre Dame in the championship and still decide, okay, yeah, that's our guy to fix our defense. Getting rid of Lou Anamorello, who's done pretty decent actually in Indianapolis outside of this past week where they completely stopped Jonathan Taylor, but I digress.
Remember I told you snake bit? Remember?
Bad owners have bad teams. That's all I got to say. Look at
That's
the Pelicans and the Saints right now.
Very
Anyways.
true. Also, yeah, real quick before we do move on. Yeah.
They need to burn that stadium down. They need to burn it down.
They do.
Implode
Dude,
it. Never play another game there. Dan Quinn should have actually been fired for that decision to keep him out there. I'm not even overreacting. There was zero excuse to let that happen to your franchise quarterback.
And my thing is, now that he's hurt, do not do what you did to RG3 to him. Do not rush him back.
No,
you
got to
come
wait
back
until next
whenever
year
he's
for
ready.
sure. That elbow got probably full dislocation, probably multiple ligament tears in there. Thank God it's not his
elbow's not
shoulder.
supposed to bend the way it did. Ugh.
All I gotta say is thank God it wasn't his throwing elbow because he would probably be cooked at that point. But it's his non-throwing elbow, so he probably could come back to his same level. But don't bring him back this year.
Yeah, no, really
at
don't.
any point.
Don't. Yeah,
Don't do
secure
what
yourself a
Minnesota
draft
did to
pick.
Carson Wentz, having him out there with one arm. But on the Vikings point, shout out JJ McCarthy. What I tell you, that white boy cold. That's all I gotta say. That white boy cold. Him and Jackson Dart, they cold.
Yeah. All right, so
It's funny. They got more
dog.
dog in them than some of them quarterbacks I see in the league right now. Cough, cough. Kyler Murray got benched. They said his IR snit. Now he got benched. But yeah.
All right. So we got our first international game this weekend, 9 a.m. We have the Falcons and the Colts meeting in Berlin, Germany. I'm going Colts.
Give me the shoes.
Yeah.
Give me
It's funny.
Colts.
Me and Chad told y'all preseason that it would be Bucks Panthers, and I'll be damned.
I knew Carolina was gonna be good. Didn't I tell you? I would have swore. And I had a discussion. I'm like, the Panthers are gonna be sneaky good this year. Andy Dalton's been playing good. Bryce Young played good when he was healthy. I believe Bryce Young's gonna be back this week for the Saints. I'm not sure on that, but if not, Andy Dalton revenge game. The Saints suck anyway. Who cares? So at that point, it's like, yeah, Carolina's been very good. It's good for them. Good on Canales for that. But back to Atlanta. Radio Raheem. Adios, boy. You cut Younghoe Koo and Parker Romo cost you 2 games since. Yeah. Adios, amigos.
Wait a minute.
Na, 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 na,
You!
na, na.
I told you! I tried to tell y'all!
We're not going through this whole video.
Y'all call me negative. Y'all call me a hater. Y'all call me a coon. Y'all call me say, Mike, don't come in here with that negative energy. I told y'all.
Oh, my knob.
Look at this shit. I told you we overlooked Miami. Every last one of y'all need to get on your motherfucking knees and suck my peckerwood, okay? I told y'all.
All right. Dalton, that's his favorite part. My God. All right. So the next one we got is Thursday Night Football. We got the Raiders and we got the
Broncos.
We all know who it's winning.
Broncos. Give me the Broncos,
Yeah.
baby. You best
100%.
believe they are going in AFC.
Believe. Oh my God.
You gotta believe. All right, the next one we got Sunday. We have the Giants at the Bears. I'm going Bears.
You know what?
After that impressive win from the Bears, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bears. I think they're being sneaky right now. They're sneaking into the wild card. I see it kind of happening.
Yeah, low key as a 7 seed, I agree. I can see it.
Give me the Giants.
And here you go. Cause I fell for this trap last week where I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go Bengals. But I think the Bengals will shake back. And then sure enough, now the Bears magic.
Yeah, I thought they would.
My thing is every time Caleb Williams has a good game, he goes and plays like dog water the next game. Now, don't get me started on this, man. I don't even want to look at Kyle Monangai right now because I picked up Travion Henderson not knowing DeAndre Swift was also out until I found out the next morning, and then I saw Chad picked him up at 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, God damn. And I lost by 1 point. And Kyle Monangai had, 20-something points, and Travion Henderson had 12, so...
Yeah, well, it's funny for me because as soon as I saw and heard about Jaden Daniels with the elbow, I immediately was like, drop. And then I went to go and add someone else to waiver. I added Sam Darnold.
I'm done with fantasy in that league for this year. I sold my soul for that team last year. Oh, my God.
But I beat...
Right.
Once I saw Amari Hampton get hurt the way he did, and it's like they're out for like 90% of the year off of a fluke 4th down play where he's just running a flat route, bro. I'm like...
I'm 3-0 currently.
I've lost by a combined 6 points. I've lost by 6 points in the last 2 weeks.
All right, so the next one we got is we got Bills and we got Dolphins. I'm going Bills here.
Bills.
The Bills. Mafia Bills.
The next one after that, we got Ravens and we got Vikings. I'm going Ravens here.
Is that in Minnesota?
Yeah, it's in Minnesota.
Yeah, but still give me the Ravens. I think it's going to be a close game, though.
Vikings.
Oh.
My thing is the Vikings don't throw it to Jefferson enough. He has only 200-yard games on the year. Very disappointed.
Yeah.
You have the best wide receiver in the game, and he doesn't get 10 targets a game. That bothers me. But then again, you did get belt to Detroit.
Yeah. The next one we got here is Browns and the Jets. I'm going Browns because Jets went full fire sale.
Battle of the Bruisers.
Browns defense will win them that game. No offense. I feel bad for Fields. Fields gonna die in that game.
The Browns just got to show up because the Jets went full fire sale.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel bad for Breece Hall though. They got rid of everybody but Breece.
I'd request a trade, honestly, if I were him.
He did request a trade. Kansas City decided to give a 3rd-round pick for Kadarius Toney, but they can't give a 3rd-round pick for Breece Hall. They only wanted to give up a 4th.
Well, I guess
Kansas City could have had Breece Hall, man. If Kansas City had Breece Hall, oh my God, it would have been wraps for the league.
All right, here's the next one. We got Patriots at Bucks. I'm going Bucks here.
Baker's annoying me, so you know what? I'm gonna take the Patriots.
Of course you are.
I'm doing this just so I can have a reverse jinx, hopefully, you know?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's going to be a one-score game.
Baker cost me 2 wins, you know? I'm so mad with him. Wow. I'm just messing.
It's going to be a one-score game, though.
It is.
All
right, what's next?
Give me the Bucks.
Wait, who? Okay, yeah, there we go.
Oh, I thought you had said Bucks. Sorry.
You're good. You know, that's what I was waiting on. All right, we got Saints at Panthers. We're going Panthers
you know who
here.
I'm saying.
Oh, I know you are. I know you.
Saints.
Panthers.
Yeah.
Wait, Dalton said Saints?
No, I was being funny to say he was going to say Saints, but I'm going to say Panthers.
Gotcha.
Nah,
that's your team, right? That's your team, right?
I need Kellen Moore gone. Oh my God. I'm already
the next
done
one
with
we got is we got Jaguars at Texans. CJ Stroud's not playing. I'm going Jaguars.
I'm going
Jaguars, even though they refused to use Brian Thomas properly and he got hurt on a hip drop tackle, which had me very annoyed. Yeah.
Ugh. Jaguars, sorry. Excuse me.
No, you're good, man. And then we got Cardinals at Seahawks. I'm going Seahawks.
Seahawks.
That Seahawks, man. That defense is the closest thing they've had since the Legion of Boom.
Yes.
That front four is nasty. Like, teams can't run on them. It's impossible to run on that defense.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. No, honestly, I really hope they play the Eagles in the playoffs. I just want the.
They beat Philadelphia.
Exactly. That's why I just want them to put the fear of God into.
Shout out Sam Darnold. Complete career revival officially.
I just hope he doesn't go
an
cold in
MVP
the playoffs. I just hope he doesn't go cold. I just hope he doesn't go cold in the playoffs again.
I'm interested to see how he handles that Seattle cold weather, though, when the weather really gets cold. But what's up next?
We got Rams and we got 49ers.
Oh, God, Rams.
Yep, same.
I don't like either team, though. Ugh.
I'll do Rams.
Okay. We got the 4:25 game. We got Lions at Commanders. I'm going Lions here.
Yeah,
Lions.
sorry, Commanders. Y'all cooked. Y'all lost Lattimore and Daniels in the same. As soon as Lattimore got going in Washington, he got hurt. That was rough.
Wasn't that like didn't he get a concussion or something?
No, he tore his ACL. He's done.
Oh yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
Didn't Terry also get hurt too? Terry McLaurin.
He's been hurt.
He got hurt.
Yeah, he's been hurt. He's been battling.
I know he's been hurt, but then they tried putting him in the game for a couple of touches and he just didn't do much. I know.
Yeah.
And then we've got Sunday Night Football. I thought this should have been flexed out, but we have Steelers at Chargers.
Chargers.
Kimani Vidal, I hate you so much.
Jeez.
Nah, man. Like every time I have him on my team, he doesn't do anything. I drop him, and he goes for like 20-something points. And then I pick him up again, and he has 5 points. I'm like, bro, nah. With that
Maybe
being
just
said,
hold on
though,
to him for 2 weeks.
Yeah, give me the Steelers.
Yeah, I was gonna say just hold on to him for 2 weeks, and then let's see what happens.
I have to start him one more week because Trey Benson's not coming back until next week. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I might start Woody Marks. I don't know. My team's already cooked, but it's whatever.
All right, and then we got Monday Night Football. We have the Eagles and the Packers. It's in Lambeau. Honestly, I'm going
Eagles.
Pack.
I'm going Eagles. Packers lost to Carolina. No Tucker Kraft. You're gonna have to use Matthew Golden. They won't do it. So yeah, I draw Matthew Golden. Waste of a pick. I took Matthew Golden over Olave. I think. Not much, but whatever.
I think next year you just got to let the draft come to you.
No, next year I'm just not making any moves. I'm gonna just keep the team I drafted and take a quarterback earlier. It's all right.
Wait, Vidal, who are you going with?
Who is it again? Eagles and who?
Packers
Eagles
and Eagles.
at Packers.
And Eagles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. And we have a guest joining us this evening.
Yeah, I'm gonna see where he.
Damn, Marvin Mims is out. God damn it.
Huh?
So I picked up Marvin Mims.
I knew what I was doing when I let him go. And I was
like, damn, he's doing pretty good. I was like, no one's put a waiver on him. So I was like, I'll put a waiver claim on him. Moment I do, he's out.
Awesome.
He's out right now. So
These
I'm
were our
like,
numbers
bro,
from last
Flash,
week.
I don't even know what the hell Flash was on, bro.
damn.
Holy crap.
No, you know what he was on.
That's because you picked for him.
And then it's funny, Chad picked for himself this week, and look what happened. And then the week before, I picked for him, and he won 12 games. But now look at this. Now you see, this is who they are.
I think Chad should just, I don't know, let you pick for him, I guess.
No,
or have him pick for you.
Let Chad pick for himself.
Or yeah.
Also, we are going to have a guest picker on next week. So we're going to have Keith from Fifth Quarter FAMU joining us next week. So he'll be our guest picker, and he'll be on with us next week.
Right,
so
hopping on.
It's going to be a good time, man.
Man, I'm about to have a rant on the Magic, to be honest with you. I'm so fed up with them.
Trying to figure out who's winning this game right now between the Timberwolves and the Knicks.
Oh, NBA right now? Let's see. Well, the Cavs blowing out the Sixers, Pistons blowing out the Jazz. Nets is beating the Pacers. Surprise, surprise. Wow, the Celtics winning a game. Knicks are winning. Oh, y'all saw that thing with the Knicks yesterday, though? I don't really want to do politics stuff, but that was hilarious. The White House said, still your governor.
Oh, I
whatever,
saw
and
that. Yeah.
The Knicks
I saw
copyrighted
that.
them because they used the logo, and I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, that's wild.
John Moran got to get traded. Oh, my God.
This is crazy.
He is so checked out. It's unbelievable. It's like, remember when Jimmy Butler said he lost his joy? It's basically the same thing. Man, the Magic trade, but for Bane, that's just... I think it's more coaching than anything after that last night game, but like... Whew, Mosley, I'm about to have a rant when this man comes on. Because it has not been pretty, that offense. It's horrendous. It's like, bro, what? I think he's having some tech issues trying to hop on.
If someone's out in fantasy, I can't put them on the injury reserve, right?
Yeah, for some reason, our league's kind of stupid where it's like ESPN leagues. It's like if it's ruled out, you could put them on IR, but like ours, it has to be on IR to put them on IR.
Damn.
Kind of annoying.
All right. Goodbye, Marvin Mims. Hello, Tez Johnson.
Man, I can't lie.
Nah, he might go. Nah, he might snap this week. Tez might snap. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Tez gonna snap.
That's what I was looking at. I was like looking at this like what lineup, and I'm like, okay, there's Slayton. There's
I
people
can't
from
lie.
Indiana.
Tyrone McMillan was one of my worst draft picks this year. Could have got somebody better, probably. Probably could have took Rashee Rice.
Who has Cam Little?
I dropped his bum. He cost me 2 games because he had like negative 1.1 week and 1 point the next week.
But then there he goes and kicks a 68-yard field goal all time.
It's a curse, you know. As soon as I drop them, they go crazy. But as soon as I pick them up, they don't do nothing.
You just gotta trust the process. Have faith, right? Like right now, I'm trusting the process.
Nah, that process has been screwing me too much, man.
I'm on a 3-game win streak.
You want to know what my last 3 scores have been? I lost by 4 points last week, and I lost by 1 point this week. Peeps knows we were watching the end of that game because the guy was down 20. And
oh yeah, because we met. That was when we met Marcus and everything. And Marcus told us. He said,
he's sitting next to the guy who
he said he's going to win fantasy league.
It's just sigh. It was just like, oh my, Jahmyr Gibbs sold so hard.
All right. Well, while we're waiting for your guy to come, once again, folks, want to remind y'all this is the playoff schedule for this year. So again, you have one game December 19th at 8 p.m. Saturday, December 20th. You have 3 games all day on site. That's the first round. The quarterfinals will be New Year's Eve, 1 game at 7:30, the Goodyear Cotton Bowl, and then New Year's Day, along with a couple other games. You've got Capital One Orange Bowl. You've got the Rose Bowl and the All-State Sugar Bowl. Playoff semifinals will be January 8th and 9th, 7:30 on the 8th, 7:30 on the 9th, and the National Championship January 19th. And with that, we do have our guest here. What's going on, Omer?
One of our Toronto.
What up?
What's good, guys? What's good?
It's going good, man. Vibing this evening, man. It's a pleasure to meet you, my boy.
Appreciate you guys for having me here. It's a huge honor.
For sure, man. For sure. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Absolutely. So, just like really like, as Ace probably I have mentioned that like I'm just like big fan of the Toronto Raptors, and last several years or so that like I've been like really invested in like with news, rumors and whatnot, and like just like just a diehard fan of the team, and hopefully
Covering
that
yes, you have a don't you have a Raptors coverage account on Instagram, I believe.
Yes, sir. Raptors updates.
Okay, wait, hold on. Say, oh, wait. Oh, crap. Dang.
He's trying to put it up so people could check it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Real quick. Oh, damn it.
Don't I have the? I think I sent you a photo of it, right, Peeps?
You sent me a picture of his account. So what is it?
Yeah, with the Raptor. Yeah, it's in the bio, right? No. Yeah, Raptors updates.
Yeah, Raptor. Right. Yeah.
Raptors updates. Okay, and is, if I'm not mistaken, is that the name right there on the screen? Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. That's correct.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so all y'all that are watching, y'all go check him out, man, for your Toronto Raptors updates and everything, man. Go show him some love, my guys. So
We got
one thing I want to get to tonight, as far as the Raptors go, is
Mhm.
I look at this and I see Toronto is currently.
I was gonna say,
they in the East. They in the East, my
yeah,
bad.
they do good in the East, kind of, but like, I'm gonna ask this straight up off the bat. Should y'all trade for Ja right now?
4-4.
I was hearing some stuff about this. I want to get your thoughts.
As great of a player as John Morant is, honestly, it's more so like I don't have a question about his talent. And
He's fit.
contrary to what like people are saying about like fit and stuff, like I don't think fit would be an issue, but I believe more so it's just like off-court activity that I'm just concerned about. And if that transcends
Fact.
over to Toronto, where this like last 2 or 3 years that we're trying to build team chemistry and the bonding and stuff, and all of a sudden we bring in a guy like Ja that could potentially affect the team chemistry and whatnot, and that's just like a little bit of a concern for me. And like as a straight up like yes or no, like just based on what I said, like it's a no for me.
All right. So if
I
it
can go
was
with
like,
that.
let's just say hypotheticals now. Like I know you say no. So like, let's just say like if it did happen and it was like quickly in a couple seconds, what would be your thoughts on that? I just want to see as a
Yeah, I
baseline.
mean, it would have to be something like that. Like I wouldn't like that specific like offer if that was like agreed upon hypothetically. I'm fine with that offer. Like if we were to trade for Ja, then it would have to be like that we're not like overpaying or like sending out a first round pick or two or whatnot. So and like not as many players though. But that particular offer that you mentioned, honestly, like that would be fine. Like like what to throw away for John Morant.
Okay.
All right. So, Peace, what you got for him? I'm gonna just move to like just general NBA stuff.
Oh well, you actually, because since I was gonna say you got more NBA knowledge than I got, I want to know how many more or how bad do you think that this gambling scandal is, or how deep do you think it might be? I'm just
Like when the
curious.
investigation's finished, or like in
Yeah,
general.
like when the investigations for like when they finally start pulling rabbits out of the rabbit holes and stuff. Like how many more do you think could be out there? Like how deep do you think this might be?
This one for you. You ain't know.
like honestly, like I'm just like speechless to be honest because like with like at first
Jaw
I
dropping.
think some people just thought it would be like Jonte Porter or
Yeah.
like maybe like a Malik Beasley and stuff. Like the recent findings of like including I believe it's Chauncey Billups and Damon Jones as well.
Yeah.
And Terry
Yeah.
Rozier. It was like 100% like it's like maybe like Damon Jones and like Rozier is like sure, but like seeing like Chauncey and that is like in my mind it's like oh 100% there's got to be like way more players or personnel that are involved in these sort of stuff that that may or may not be uncovered in the coming like time or so.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you. Um,
Did you hear about? I don't want to cut it off, but like, did you hear about the whole thing with like that Ty Lue was involved as well? I believe
yes, I heard about that.
Pablo Torres mentioned that one. It's like I know he's got a thing for the Clippers. Like he's just been locked in on like attacking the Clippers and whatnot. So it's like take it with a grain of salt, kind of. but also it's like you mentioned like how deep it goes, and right, and my brain's like this might be like a giant like interconnected. Not I don't want to say like conspiracy per se, but like it's like deeply ingrained into the entire NBA as a whole, and it's like all related to each other and whatnot. So like, they
It's a
definitely
lot
have
of people
get that
going down.
It's insane. It's actually so insane. And honestly, for me personally, because like it may seem like that this is a recent discovery or finding or that's is happening like the last few years or so. Like how many like more incidents and stuff like this happened like in the past and stuff that hasn't been obviously we know about
uncovered.
the like the NBA referee.
Yeah,
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 yeah. I know who you're talking about. The one
Tim
I remember
he
that.
Donaghy.
like ref
Tim
the
Donaghy.
Kings game. I forgot
Yeah,
his name, but yeah,
Tim Donaghy.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then like obviously like there's like there was some stuff that like got uncovered here and there and stuff, but like how much like more stuff were happened in
That
the
we don't
past
know
that like
about.
yeah.
yeah. Like you gotta think too. Like I think that's why Michael Jordan went away from basketball for 2 years.
A
I
lot of people
really
mentioned
do.
that.
Like I think there's more to that than just. I feel like his father dying or getting killed was part of it, and I
Yeah.
do feel like there were some heavy, high-priced people that had that done and told those two guys to just take the rap for it. But I feel
Yeah.
like that had a little bit to do with it, honestly.
I think the rabbit
Also,
hole
too.
goes pretty deep.
The rabbit
Oh,
holes were
definitely.
Oh, it goes so much deeper. I feel like, yeah.
Oh,
Also,
dang, man.
because
The Raptors
I,
all the time meme on my laptop. I would pull it up right now.
I know you're a Raptors guy, but I want to just I want to just wrap basketball with you real quick. So
Absolutely.
the Chicago Bulls are currently sitting there at 6-1, best record in the East.
Yeah.
Can the Bulls maintain their
I
success?
knew this one was coming.
And this not just like I want to take this like on a more broader scale that it's like super unpredictable like not specifically like Bulls or like NBA as a whole like with the whole parody stuff.
Yeah.
Um kind of what like a unrelated I guess example was like 2017-18 I believe when the
Hmm.
Bulls or sorry the Timberwolves like just recently acquired Jimmy Butler from the Bulls, and like they were like
Oh, I remember
one
that.
of the hottest teams, or like they had like a top 3 or 4 seed, and then Jimmy gets like injured and stuff, and
He
they're
tore his
kind of
meniscus.
like yeah, and then like they went from like a top 3 4 seed to like a top 8 9, and like they barely got the 8 seed and stuff. And then like the season afterwards, it was like I believe with LeBron's first season with the Lakers, it was kind of sort of like that. Like they were on a win streak and like they were hovering around fourth and fifth seed, and then on Christmas Day, I believe LeBron like injures his groin, and then
Oh
like they
yeah,
go into like yeah, so many factors to play out. I believe
injuries for sure.
yeah, I believe what they're doing like performance wise potentially could be sustainable, but
Hmm.
like one injury with I don't know, God forbid Josh Giddey or Manis Buzelis or any of these guys, and like next thing you know they're like fighting for playoff positioning or playing or whatever it is, and then they have to contemplate like should we keep or should we like trade away for I don't know to tank or whatnot. So many like
This draft class safe.
yeah and
Yeah.
I don't shame anybody tanking for this draft class.
100%.
What's
Except,
wild about it? It's
well,
like
teams that don't have a first round pick, cough, the Magic, who we didn't mention
it's
that yet. I'm
wild.
gonna say that one for a minute.
It's wild when you think about it. It's like it feels like we're kind of like in a time warp a little bit. Like all of a
Hey,
sudden the NBA goes back to NBC, and then the Bulls are like one of the
you
top
mentioned
records
this,
in
right?
basketball.
I'm gonna go further than that, right? So in the NFL, we have the like Colts, Patriots, Steelers running the like top teams right now, right? Back
AFC.
that like 2000s vibe kind of way. The Patriots got hit with another scandal where they have Clapgate now, where they were simulating the snap counts for the Falcons, so they got caught cheating.
Oh
So
yeah, they
full
did.
2000s right now. And then you got the Bulls, Sixers, Pistons right now are the top 3 teams in the East, just like how it was in like those Derrick Rose,
Oh no,
well, like
90s,
late AIs kind of
90s,
stuff.
or
Like
no,
90s,
early
yeah, sorry,
late
90s.
80s, early 90s.
80s, 90s, but also in like 2000s, the Bulls weren't bad too. They had Derrick Rose, and then the Sixers were still somewhat decent.
NBA's
And
on
then you have the Bad
NBC
Boy
now
Pistons
too.
and stuff.
Like,
But like,
it's wild.
hey, and then like, you want to see old time stuff? This is like 2010 straight out of the book right now. In the Western Conference, you got the Thunder, Spurs, and Lakers as your top 3 seeds.
Beat me to it. Beat me to it. Are the
Yeah.
Spurs going to be the surprise team in the West this year?
Man, if Dylan Harper didn't get hurt, that team would have been nasty.
Because I was gonna say the
Fox is
Spurs got
still
the
out.
second best record right now. Spurs are, because I know the Thunder are undefeated, but the Spurs are 5-1 right now.
I'm gonna let Omir take this one.
Like I was like talking with a friend a few days ago, and it's like really similar to like. Sorry, I just don't want to get my like years wrong. Like the 2023-24 Thunder, like when they reached like the second round and like they lost to like Luka and the Mavs.
Yeah, last season Thunder. No, not like last season, but the year before season. Yeah, I
the
know.
year before. Thank you.
They
Thank
started
you.
super hot, and then they tapered off, and then I believe it was Denver who beat them. No, it was Dallas.
Dallas.
Dallas beat them. Luka came in and beat them. Snatched a chain
Like,
too.
it's very, very similar to that, honestly. Even with like the, like you said, Ace, with the Harper injury and stuff. But
Hey, Stephon Castle a dog though. That's the scary part with
he's been
the
so
Spurs.
disrespected though. Like everyone's like Fox, Harper, and stuff. Like people are forgetting like the rookie of the year, Stephon Castle. And he's taken like a leap like this season too. So he deserves his flowers. So sorry, Jade, to answer your question, honestly, I think like I caught a lot of people by surprise that I feel like people knew they would be like in that top 6 to 8 potential range, but I don't like. I feel like very few people thought they would be like a top 2, 1, or like top 3-ish seed in the West so far. In the Wild West, that is like. So yeah, probably I would say yeah, they are surprising.
I was surprised though. Wemby had 9 points against the Suns. I was like, I don't know what. I didn't watch the game, so I can't say for sure. But like, I don't know what Mark Williams was doing to that man. But like, holy crap! To keep Wemby under 10 points is kind of insane because the man is so tall. He could just like tap in rebounds, easy 10 points every game.
Yeah.
So like that alone is like a crazy feat.
I didn't watch the game personally, but I believe someone posted. I forgot who it was. Someone posted like the defensive highlights, and the Suns like they kept like switching, rotating, like and like they were like using very particular defensive schemes to make sure like they weren't watching like the ball like they were like focused like specifically on Wemby where exactly like Wemby's moving from one area of the court to the other, and if he's like moving to the perimeter, then like the perimeter defender switches on him, or inside like they have like Mark Williams, and like probably like it showed like double team and stuff. So like the shout out to the Suns because like they really did their homework on like how to contain Wemby that night. So I give credit to them.
And like the Phoenix Suns with defense, that's not two things that go together normally. But
yeah,
no, it's not.
I really want to see them though. Since we're on the Suns topic, I really want to see them start playing Mal Walk a little bit more. I probably said his name wrong, but only 4 minutes. That was like his first game time of the year. That was because of garbage time, but like he's got all the talent in the world. When he gets going, like I know people like say Devin Booker got to get traded and all that, but like when the Suns get Jalen Green back, they gave Malawak more minutes. Like they got Rasheer Fleming. I liked him coming out. Like they got some pieces. I believe Nick Richards probably did most of the defensive work on Wemby with Mark Williams and like the tag team him. But like the Suns, it's like an interesting spot because they don't own their first. They're like they own it, but it's like in a pick swap right now with like the Magic's pick and the Wizards pick that the Grizzlies own. It's like a whole mess in that whole thing, but like they aren't as bad as what people tried making them out to be after that KD trade. You know what I'm talking about? Like when they traded KD, they bought out Bradley Beal. Everybody's like, "Oh, the Suns are guaranteed to be one of the worst teams in the NBA." When you got a guy like Devin Booker, who's arguably a top 2 shooting guard in the league right now, top 3, depending on if you consider SGA a shooting guard or not, and Anthony Edwards, how you like label them, like you're gonna win games, and you're not gonna be bad enough to bottom out per se. Now, I know Peeps asked on who's the most surprising team. I'm gonna go to the other side with my negativity and say who's the most disappointing team, and I know who my most disappointing team is, but like I won't hear it from. I'll get your thoughts on that before I have my rant.
Any conference or
any conference doesn't matter in the entire
who's the
NBA
most
in
disappointing?
General. Yeah, who's like been the most disappointing team in the first like 7-8 games? I believe we're in
Honestly,
right
now? I could point to the Pacers. To be real with you,
nah, Pacers got too many injuries. I'm gonna just point right here, make my life easy.
Honestly, I wouldn't even say them.
Fire that bald-headed bum Jamal Mosley, please and thank you.
Yeah, I'm still. I mean, Boston. Boston's another one.
See, this is what I'm gonna say. When you mention Indiana, Boston, I'm gonna say this: both of them have their best players are not playing. They both have major injury issues. Like Indiana, I believe they had a photo. I want to say like 4 days ago. It was they had McConnell, Halliburton, Matherin, and somebody else all in street clothes, just dressed up, looking like they were just like trying to ice themselves out, you know. And it's like, damn, we're like Indiana. They sold their soul for that series win against the Knicks, and then to go back and be honestly, if Halliburton didn't go down, I think they win that series. But like, I feel bad for Indiana, but then again, the Pelicans saved the Indiana Pacer franchise by saying,
that was my pick.
Giving them their first round pick 2 days before Halliburton, or the day before Halliburton tore his Achilles. And they had to have known. That's what the Pacers probably called the Pelicans and said, "Hey, we'll give you a first round pick this year to give us back next year." Because I feel they knew there was a high chance Halliburton was going to tear his Achilles if he tried playing through that Achilles injury to win that series. And they're like, well, if he plays in the series and he doesn't tear his Achilles and they win the championship, no one's going to bat an eye at it. But if he plays, they look very probably going to win that game and he still tears it. Well, we have our safety blanket for next year when we don't have our best player. So for them, that's great work. For the Pelicans, you had 2 top 5 picks in your lap and you decided to trade both of them for Derek Queen. So just put that in perspective on how to do terrible asset management. But yeah. I'm trying to avoid the conversation with this team right here to the best of my ability because me in the chat, we've had it with Mosley. I've told Omer this a lot already. He asked me this, I want to say it was a game 2 about Mosley and like how they lost to the Hawks, I believe, when they were up 12 going 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter and they blew it. Yeah, rotations is a factor. And also, Franz Wagner cannot be your 6th highest usage player. Tyus Jones should not ever be your 2nd highest on-ball usage one on the court. Let me pull it up real quick. On all my stats that I have to post for my agenda reasons of why Jamal Mosley sucks. Yeah, so Franz, it's like you go into the like this was 3 games ago. No, it was when they lost to oh my god, I'm forgetting who it is. They lost so many bad games, it's ridiculous. But Franz had, I would believe, like 19 points going into halftime, right? Of the first half. The man had 2 points the rest of the way. Had 1 shot in the third quarter. This was the Hornets game, actually. They won the game and whatnot, but like you cannot, under any circumstance, when you have 2 6'10" on-ball scorers like Paulo Banchero and Franz Wagner, they should not have a combined 3 total shots in a quarter. You know what I mean? Like, that's just coaching malpractice to not put the ball in their hands at any point in the game. And, like, the Magic were on national TV. I don't know who watched that game last night. If anybody noticed that first quarter, in the first quarter, they ran a lineup where none of Suggs, Wagner, Bane, or Banchero were on the court. That, like, cannot happen. at all.
Wow.
Especially when you're the, I believe, 4th highest rated starting lineup in the league. And they barely play any minutes together. I'm going to pull up the exact stats, so y'all yap while I do that.
That is insane. I thought all this time you were like exaggerating about like you and the Magic fans like exaggerating about the like criticisms you guys have for Jamal Mosley, but damn. Ah,
All right, let me do starting 5. I
that's
know it's summer here.
crazy.
We discuss, like, we've had full conversations about this in the chat, and it's like really bad. Because it's like they play 7 minutes together, but they're averaging their net rating is like 115.
Mm.
Yeah.
Here we go. Where it is? No, this 2012. Where the hell is it? Somebody's posted it. Y'all keep talking while I find this.
Let's see. So I'm just looking at these games real quick. So I do remember they did beat when they beat the Heat. I do remember those.
Yeah, back when they actually gave the ball to Power Friends and tried running screens for Bane. Yeah, they don't run screens for Bane at all. They just try to have him. They traded for Desmond Bane to play him like KCP, which is coaching malpractice in my honest opinion.
Oh, they're going to be on NBC on the 25th. Okay.
Who did they play that game? Boston?
The 76ers.
They're going to lose.
I'm excited to see the Orlando Magic. Okay. I love the theme song, but Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. I got to clip that up too.
All right.
It's going to have to go up there.
No, that's not it.
Well, while he's doing that.
The Hawks
okay.
Say
I
again?
believe this is it here. So this was
You guys lost to the Hawks twice?
Yeah. Mo Gay is like the ultimate power stopper. You put like what this is for anybody who's watching this show, right? Go and look up Paolo Banchero's numbers versus the Atlanta Hawks in the last 2 years, his stats. It is horrendous.
Preach.
That man is like he plays like prime Kevin Garnett against Paolo. It is ridiculous. Like Paolo believes everybody else in the league. He cannot, for some reason, just get past that man. That man just has his number, and it's ridiculous.
It be those players that like you least expect to like be like the star stopper or have a big night. It's crazy.
When in doubt, go to NBA Advanced Stats. Go give me my agenda postings. Where's Orlando Magic here? Y'all keep talking, man. Give me like 2 minutes, and I'm
Omer, I have a question.
Yeah.
So do you live in Canada?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I was what's Canada like? What's it like just living there?
Just like any like it's like
it's just colder.
Like American city, yeah, like a colder America, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta share a screen. Here we go. I got my stuff right here.
Plenty of snow, cold.
What were your thoughts on
Y'all see this?
the Blue Jays and Dodgers game?
Yeah. Oof.
That was a crazy series.
That was
7
crazy.
games.
That was that last game.
I barely watched baseball too, but like I was so invested.
Yeah, no, it had me glued to the screen too. I was constantly checking it out and stuff, trying to get. I'd be coming home from football games and trying to get home to see it or see what was left of it. It was a really good series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%.
How do I find where Wendell Carter's playing? I don't care about Goga Bataze. I need to see when Wendell Carter's on the floor. Yeah. Goga's been horrendous, by the way. There we go. All right, I got it. Can y'all see it or not? I gotta zoom in.
Yes,
yeah, zoom in. There you go.
All right, 65 minutes, right? This is the starting 5. Look at the offensive and defensive ratings. Plus 16. Y'all remember that? Please remember that. This is Tyus Jones and Desmond Bane as your guards.
Oh my goodness.
Minus 54.
That is insane.
Tyus Jones on the court with Anthony Black. Negative 0.9. Anthony Black in the lineup. It's not terrible. It's a 109 to 110, but it's still not very good.
Jesus.
Now, my personal favorite lineup is the one where it's Paulo and De Silva on the floor. That one has played very well. I'm trying to find it here. I could just go to net ratings. Why didn't I do that? I'm stupid. But then I get these ridiculously sample sizes. It's fine. I could filter through this later. But yeah, it is not good, guys. Like when you see what the starting five does compared to lineups like this, to lineups like this one here with Desmond Bain, Paulo, and then with Goga, any lineup with Banchero and Goga is horrendous. Any lineup where it's Tyus Jones, Anthony Black, it's horrendous. Generally, if y'all noticing a theme is generally with Tyus Jones on the court, honestly. And Jace Richardson, as of right now, has not been good. This one is 5 minutes, but look how horrendous this one is, if anybody cares. Goga playing with the rest of the starting five. If anybody wants to know why Wendell Carter is starting and not Goga Batadze, just look right there for 5 minutes and how bad it was. Tyus Jones. Where's the all bench lineup? Oh my god. How do I find that? Because no, this one has Franz in it. Bruh. All right, y'all. It's just bad. Y'all get the picture. It's horrendous. It's bad. Coaching malpractice. I'm not gonna keep going into this anymore and bore people with my rants. But yeah, if you get the picture, Mosley, you got 13 games to get the team to 10 wins. You need to be at least 500 by the first 20 games. If not, I'm calling Michael Malone. I'll be dead honest. Malone, get him off the bench. He's been chilling on ESPN, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, just call him. It's done. But don't you got anything before I ask this last question? On NBA?
No.
I'm not much of an NBA fan.
Yeah, I'm not much of. I don't follow too much though. I follow a lot of hockey, so I just saw Ovechkin.
He's my hockey guy.
Ovechkin got his 900th goal. That's about it.
Yeah, that was crazy to think somebody would actually score that many goals in a career. But shout out him. All right, last question, guys. This is a simple and easy one. Peeps, make sure you type it out. ESPN or NBC or Amazon Prime broadcast. Which one's your favorite? Rank them.
Oh, well, all right.
I don't know. Has anybody seen the Prime broadcast with Blake Griffin in them?
Yeah,
I've seen it.
I was really impressed with it.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it.
I like Amazon Primecast. It's okay. It's okay. That's got to be like. I have to rank that like third or fourth.
That's where I'm at right there.
NBC Prime, ESPN. Yeah, I'm with you, Jordan. NBC Prime and ESPN.
I really like the NBC broadcast last night. It was good, but the Amazon Prime one, I'm trying to find it. The halftime, they had a halftime thing with like a graphic where they had Bam, and I believe it was who was it? They had a second guy there. It was Bam and somebody, and like they showed how they ran the offense and how they got the spacing for everybody on their sets. So like they would have Bam go one spot, and then they had like these digital circles with the other guys, and would like move them around. And I thought that was like really good for like how to do basketball content as a national media platform. So,
wait, so Ace, what's your order?
Oh yeah, still it's gonna probably be. I'm gonna say I've only seen Prime once, but I really liked how it was. So I'm gonna say Prime, NBC, ESPN.
Wow, so yeah, dang, everybody still got ESPN in the back. That's crazy.
It's also because honestly, I think everybody like. I mean, I don't know if like you guys have or you have someone that has YouTube TV. I mean, ESPN was on YouTube TV, and ever since they took it off, it's like, where do you go? Now you have. I mean, if you have Hulu, go to Hulu and watch ESPN or ABC because that's the way you can watch those networks now.
And for me, it's like
it's on the money and the
contract
deals with this streaming stuff.
The best part of ESPN is like Shaq, Charles, Chuck, and
yeah, 100%.
That's the best part. My thing is, truthfully speaking, I miss the days where it was like you had NBC, you had TNT, you had ESPN, like you had all three of them together at one time. Like that was back in the day. I remember that. That was the you had AI, you had like all those. That's what I grew up on. Like to me, that was like the peak of NBA basketball. But really, yeah, that was the peak. But then like it kind of slowly started trending downward, like when LeBron went to Miami. And then after that, like I don't know, it just I kind of fell out of love with it, you know. Like, but I still watch it from time to time, and I do think like part of it is the way you show the product is how people will respond in watching. So I feel like
Also,
with
when you're not talking about the Lakers and Knicks 24/7.
exactly, especially and they not
What about
winning.
what LeBron eats for breakfast?
Exactly. So it's like, you know, seeing NBC make a comeback and then seeing what Prime's doing now, like that gets me invested. Because it's like for me, I also say too, like, thank God the NFL has more than just NFL Network. Because if all it was just NFL Network and First Take, I probably wouldn't. It'd be hard to watch and everything too. But it's like you have all these other outlets and stuff. Like thank God for Pat McAfee. Thank God for the NFL on Fox, NFL on CBS, Sunday Night Football, all that. Like it makes it easier to watch it.
Y'all see this?
Yeah, no, see, and that makes it
Yes,
enjoyable.
Talking about
yes.
with Prime. Like
This
they
is what
had
I
them
love.
and they like
Yeah.
ran them all over the half court and like showed how they were like manipulating the defense and whatnot and how they got like Bam on ISO or something and like created space on their own. Like as a Magic fan who does not like their offense does not like exist and they don't run set plays and stuff, this was like really cool to watch. So I just wanted to show that to like people who are watching this show, like what I was talking about. All right. But with that, y'all got anything else? I feel like we hit on all the stuff, right?
No.
Yeah, I think we did pretty much. Yeah.
All right. Who do y'all think is going to win MVP this year? Just drop a hot take or something. I don't know. And who's been the most impressive rookie, real quick? I still got to say it's Edgecombe, right? We all
Overall,
agree
are you
Edgecombe got it?
what?
I was gonna say too soon to
Like
tell
for
for me.
NBA rookies, like who do you think was the
Oh,
most
NBA.
impressive so far?
Too
Yeah,
hard,
I
too soon
can't
for me to
answer.
tell.
I can't
Colin
answer.
Murray Boyles.
I know he's gonna say that. That's his rep just get. I'm gonna still say it's Edgecombe though, for no reason other than the name. You know, I knew that guy was gonna be special from like back in like October of 2024. But yeah. With that being said, guys, thank you, Omer, for joining us tonight on a great episode of the Running Gun
thank you.
podcast. We finally did some proper NBA conversation. This is what I really wanted to do. I might have to start a podcast of NBA stuff when I'm not busy with school stuff and not trying to figure out how to get time for even today's show. So with that, I thought this was really fun. Thank you for joining us. I think everybody enjoyed the basketball conversation. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, we
Y'all
did. Yeah,
check in?
for real, Amir, we
100%.
appreciate you coming on, my man.
Thank
We
you.
enjoyed having you and everything too. Appreciate your input and everything too, man. I'm gonna definitely try to do a better job of watching basketball for sure.
I've been trying,
during the
man.
regular
This
season.
has been hard work to get him this far.
I need
It's
to
a
watch more.
commitment, honestly. I can't blame y'all.
I need to watch more.
But,
I don't.
but yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Amir at Raptor Updates. Is that on Twitter? Do you also have an Instagram name?
Wait,
Oh, that's Instagram.
That's Instagram.
Yeah.
Type in the
Uh,
private chat the handle, and he could just copy and paste it. It might be easy
Yes.
for the other handle to check him out and stuff. He does UFC stuff, but I don't know anything about UFC to talk about it, so don't fault me for that.
Okay.
Any of you guys
Okay,
watch
yeah.
UFC? Peeps, Dalton?
He does
UFC.
Formula One big time. He's a big Formula One guy. I try
I
to
have
keep
watched
in with
UFC.
Verstappen
I
and
will
stuff.
say.
Yeah.
I was because I used to go watch the fights and stuff. Like they were talking like pre-COVID. I used to go watch the fights at the Dave and Buster's, not too far from my house, and it's
Yeah.
a good time. It's definitely a good time. I will say I'm thoroughly impressed. Okay, wait. So Raptor Updates was okay. So this is your Twitter.
No, you have it inverted.
I saw it backwards, man. My bad. My B. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I completely read that backwards. I am a horrible person. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we go. So this is his Twitter.
Horrible person. I can
Right
see
here. All right. And then okay, here we go. All right. Jeez. Okay. All right. This is his Instagram. So that's his Instagram right there at Raptor Updates. His Twitter is at Omer Osman 200. So y'all go follow this man. Go show him some love. If you love basketball, if you love the Toronto Raptors, I'm gonna be actually no. I'm gonna be real with you. I have a Vince Carter retro jersey.
Hey,
Ooh.
Magic legend Vince Carter.
Yeah, because I mean Vince
Oh my
Carter.
god, I heard the
He's
A
a
and I
Florida.
thought of Canadian. My cousin.
Vince
Canadian.
Carter's a Florida guy, so you got to rep the Florida guys and stuff. Like
Vince Carter's like an everybody guy. T-Mac Carter and that was crazy, and then like they both ended up on the Magic too. That was even more funny.
He's from right.
That's the Raptors Magic connection, man.
He's from
Yeah,
right
we don't
down
mention the other
94 over here in
Raptors Magic
Daytona.
trades. Serge Ibaka for Terrence Ross, like that was correlated to worst trade of any NBA history with Serge Ibaka from the Thunder, but we don't mention that. That
Yeah,
PTSD hits.
Yeah, Omer.
Y'all helped us like part of our championship journey.
Yeah, y'all got it. Y'all got a key part of that contender for Terrence Ross. Like, I don't have no issues against Terrence Ross, but sometimes it was just like, bro, what the hell are you doing with those shots? It's
Yeah,
alright.
Omer. You know Vince Carter's from Daytona.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from right down the road here. So he's.
I don't know what's
Y'all
up with like
y'all retired your
Raptors-
jersey, right?
Yes, we did last season. I don't know
The
what's up
Magic
with
are doing
like
taking so long.
Raptors and like getting all these like Florida guys, Vince, T-Mac, Scotty this year.
They know where
Scotty's
the
from
ball is
Orlando,
at.
I believe, right? I think he's from like just north of Orlando. I know he went to Montverde, so I think Scotty's around Orlando area too.
I believe so.
The Raptors know where the ballers are at. That's what it is.
Yeah, unlike the
Shout
Magic,
out to
who
the Florida
decided to-
Hoopers, man.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
The Magic hate Florida Hoopers.
But yeah, folks, we appreciate y'all joining us this evening. Again, be sure to tune in Saturday, 2 p.m. live. Countdown to kickoff will be live, getting started and everything for FAMU and Pine Bluff. Season will be over
That
soon.
was
Thank
trash,
God.
but it's all right.
Yeah, season
It'll be
season
there
will be
for
over
keeps.
soon enough. I got to give you an update. I just found out too. After we get off of
house
here,
getting cleaned?
but we'll see. We'll see.
I got a broom.
But yeah, folks. Y'all take care. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We will see you next week or Saturday. Good night.
Take care.